everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so tonight, as we're talking about spring cleaning and when you should get rid of stuff, I'm going to go through and do a quick makeup look so you guys can learn how to do some things. Now, this is my favorite go-to when I need a long-lasting look that looks amazing all day long, okay? So I used to be a teacher, and then I would coach, and then I would babysit, and then I would tutor, and I wouldn't get home. I leave like my house at like 6 a.m. and then get home around like 7 or 8 p.m. So I want to show you guys how to do this look, and I want to tell you guys when to get rid of stuff as well. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use our big fluffy powder brush. I love this brush. So the great thing about Mary Kay brushes is that they are guaranteed for their lifetime, as long as you don't it's not like user error, meaning like you're not like leaving it out in the rain or something, right? But you can get a brand new brush your entire life with Mary Kay, which is so cool. Okay, so I'm going to take my translucent powder and I'm just doing a very thin layer over my entire face. Okay, translucent powder. Powders, the rule of thumb for powders is about every 2 to 3 years, depending on if it's loose or hard or whatever. Then I'm going to take our finishing spray, which is our Skindivia finishing spray. I'm going to close my eyes and my mouth. X and a T, okay? X and a T. So basically, I just mattified my face and like filled in my pores. And now I just did the finishing spray so that it stays that way and that everything else sticks to my face a little bit better. So our finishing spray is amazing. Doesn't smell bad, but it is like hairspray for your face. I'm going to use this at the end after my look as well, to keep it like, kind of plastered on. So the next thing I'm going to use, and that spray, I don't know, I've had that for a while. But usually that's, you're not touching it, you're not putting anything in it. So that should be good, for 3 years or so. The next thing I'm going to use is a primer. Okay. So this does have an expiration date. And I will tell you that if it's not looking gel, if it's looking more like liquid or it's separating, then it's not good anymore and you need to get rid of it and get a new one. So here's the thing, you guys. I am frugal. I'm a frugal fanny. I hate throwing things out. I like to use everything until the very last drop. Anyone else? I literally like squeeze every like bit of toothpaste, conditioner, shampoo, anything like that out to the max. But here's the deal. If you're using expired products, it is not guaranteed to A, work, or B, not be filled with bacteria that's going to break your skin out. Okay, so it's super important. All right, next I'm going to use another brush. This is our liquid foundation brush. I love this brush. It is angled. It is, you wash it with Dawn dish soap every time. I know, every time you wash it with Dawn dish soap and then you leave it on the counter like this. Okay, so it's drying like this. If you dry it like this is what happens. The water comes down, it expands the wood, and then it cracks the paint. Okay, so make sure you dry it and you wash it every single time. I know, guys, I know. And if you don't wash your brushes, you need to wash them right now. Dawn dish soap. We also have a brush cleaner. We have like a spray brush cleaner. I use that in between. Like if I just need a quick cleanse, but Dawn dish soap every single time, you guys. Okay, that's why like brushes are like socks to me. I have a million of them because I hate washing them, so I'll wash them all at the same time. Okay, so now I'm going to use our CC cream. Our CC cream is the best for spring and summer. It is lightweight and it matches your melanin. So you guys see that? You're like, what are you doing, Brooke? That is not your color. I agree, it's not, because what it's going to do is it's going to match to my melanin. See how it's matching? And so from my lightest to my darkest, I'm going to be one shade all year. And sometimes in the summer, I go up one shade. Woo! And I get to light to medium. Now, where I have problems is my chin, always. So I'm going to stipple where I have problems, okay? So CC cream, any liquid, really, if you're like touching it or brush is touching it, it's about a year, okay? So after about a year, the problem is, you guys, is it separates, right? And there is an expiration right on the box, but yeah. Don't forget your nose. And then people ask me all the time, oh, do I do my eyes? Yes, your eyes are part of your face. You don't want dark eyelids, okay? Okay. I love the CC cream. It's so light and it does 8 skincare benefits. So I just look very natural, but very put together. Now here's another. This is our blending brush, and it is also good for foundation. So if you want a fuller coverage look, this is my cream to powder. You can see how, whoopsies, sorry guys. You can see how much I use it. I use it all the time. And this is going to give you more of a flawless look. And I'm going to show you guys with this. This is just going to give you more of a flawless airbrushed look. And I love that over a CC cream because I really look good all day and flawless. And this is what I use like with brides when I walk in and I'm like, oh dear Lord, like we have not been doing a skincare routine, right? Like they have a lot of acne or a lot of issues. This is what I use. I can even cover a tattoo with this. Okay. So that's how good it is. Okay. So do you see how I just look flawless airbrush, like I have no pores? Amazing. So the cream to powder is like the stiletto of foundation. Okay. All right. So I'm done with my foundation. I am going to do my eyebrows now. So this one is brunette, which is a little bit dark for me. But brows are important, even if you're doing just a quick look. And you're just going to feather this. You guys, I literally see myself as like not even an inch here. So give me some grace, but you're just going to feather it like it's hair and kind of just fill in. And you don't want to go too far because if you go too far down, you make your eyes look smaller. And my eyes are small enough. I do not need any help with that. All right, then I'm going to take my Lash Love. Oh, any kind of pencil, that is about a year as well, okay? Especially if it's going into your eye, it's less. So mascara is next. This is our Lash Love. I love our Lash Love. This is every 3 months, you guys. And the reason for that is you have little mites on your lashes. And if those mites get onto the applicator, right, onto the brush, and then you put it back in to a cold, dark, wet place. So what do you think happens? Lots of breathing in there, and then you put it back on your eyes. So every 3 months for mascara, even if you open it and use it once, you have got to get rid of it, okay? So that is the biggest thing. Eyeliner, same thing, 3 months. 3 months for eyeliner and mascara. And I know it's like kind of annoying, but this is $15 and it's so worth it, especially if you use it a lot. Okay, then I'm going to take our Boho Plum, which is our hydrating lipstick. And I like this because it's not crazy, but it gives me a pop of color. And I'm good to go. Now, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 products, but they go on really quick. Now, at the end, I would do this again, just to lock it in. I'm going to go wash my face, so I'm not going to do that, but that's what you would do. And then if you want a quick tutorial on how to do a quick, very simple eye, I'm going to show you guys that as well. But you guys, everything, anything that goes near your eyes that's liquid, 3 months, you guys. Okay, so that means eyeshadow, eyeliner, mascara, anything like that, 3 months. Okay. And you guys, it's really important because you don't want to get styes. You don't want to get eye infections. You don't want a ton of bacteria and mites running around, right? Okay. So it's really important. Okay. So what I'm going to show you guys is this is the eye look, and these are powder eye shadow. Oh my gosh, you guys. I was like, what is this called? Powder eyeshadow. It's been a long day. I've talked a lot. And powder eyeshadow is about 2 years because things aren't going to like live on it as much. Now, I'm going to show you guys a really cool trick. So as you get older, your eyelids get crepier, and crepier just means thinner. Okay. And so as you get older and your eyelids get crepier, you're going to want to use a base. And this is actually the same thing. It's a cream to powder, but it's beige 5, which is way too dark for my skin, but it looks awesome when I put it on my lids. And this is going to make it, first of all, stay really long, a really long time, but it also the consistency is going to stay on my eyes, and it's going to make it look less crepey, and it's kind of like fortifies my eyelids. So I love this look. Browns are great for blue eyes, anything like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and take these very natural, neutral colors, and I'll tell you what they are. So we have Moonstone, which is going to go right in the corners, just to brighten it up. And I kind of bring it up a little bit. So Moonstone. Okay. Then I'm going to take Hazelnut, which is the second color, and I'm doing that in my crease. Now I have hooded eyes, which means when I open my eyelids, you can't see much of my eyelids. So I'm going to go above my crease so you can actually see it. So see how you can see that? This is looking a little, a great blender, you guys, your fingers. Okay, then I'm going to take Rose Gold, my absolute favorite. Can't you tell? The one I use the most. And I'm going to do it right over my eyelid. So this is a shimmer color. Okay, shimmer, not glitter, shimmer. Shimmer, shimmer, shimmer. And that's going to go right over my irises. And then I'm going to take Gold Status, which is this last one. And that's going to go right on the edges. So beautiful eye, super simple and easy to do. Okay. So there you go. Okay. So just a few more things that I want to tell you guys about for when to get rid of it. Lipstick, which I don't think I told you, that's 2 years. Like think about like all the stuff that's happening on your mouth and you're like, you know, keep using it. So lipstick is every 2 years. Most powders are every 2 years, including powder foundation, powder eyeshadows, powder blush, all that. It's about 2 years. And then there we go. Hello. Hello, everybody. Yeah, so whoopsies. That's a little too much. So yeah, so I'm gonna post a chart in my group. If you're not in my group, Beauty with Brooke, come join us. But I'm gonna post a chart that shows like each thing and when to get rid of it. Okay. Because it really is important, you guys. I do this every season as I go through my makeup and I just throw stuff out, and I'm really cheap, you guys. So, and I get mine half off, and it's like hard for me to throw out things, but honestly, it's so worth it to get new stuff. And it's so fun to get new stuff, right? Like so fun to get new clothes, so fun to get new makeup, all of that. So I hope you guys had fun and learned some things. Contact your consultant, and if it's me, yay, if you want to try anything or if you want to get anything. And I will hope you guys have a wonderful, amazing, incredible rest of your night. Bye, guys.